Hey Rhody, I'm Elise Major.
And I'm Jenna Kaplan, and this is Hey Rhody Weekly, where we bring the pages of our magazines to life.
This week we're talking about coffee shops in Providence.
An app that lets you eat cheap while fighting food waste.
I attend my first polo match.
All this and more coming up, so stay tuned.
In the September issue of Providence Monthly, one of the things that we're talking about is places to get a cup of coffee. Jenna, do you like drinking coffee? Oh, Jenna, do you like drinking coffee?
Jenna, do you like drinking
I know
coffee?
you like a coffee espresso. No, what's it called? Martini.
Espresso martini.
Espresso martini.
I do fancy myself, an espresso martini, but when it's the morning, I do like to get coffee.
Do you like iced or hot?
It depends on the season, like spring, summer, I like it iced, but I do enjoy like a hot cup of coffee.
Yeah, totally. I think when I'm really kind of hunkering down to write, I like hot coffee, but if I'm like out and about, iced coffee.
Yeah, and then isn't there a whole list of...
There is a whole list of like awesome coffee places in the city. So we talk about Bolt, which is inside the Rhody Museum. We talk about Cafe Chocolate, which I have gone to, and it's kind of like a little bit of Sweden, right on the east side at the bottom of College Hill.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we talk about Cafe Zoe. Of course, there's Dave's Coffee, Little City Coffee, kind of like your little Instagram handle.
Sure is. And then there's also New Harvest.
New Harvest, yep.
New Harvest is my favorite.
Is it?
It's in Farm Fresh?
Yep, New Harvest is great in Farm Fresh. They're used to, so they do everything there at the Farm Fresh building. They roast the beans and package, and so it's all fresh, it's all right there. They have very good coffee. I get their coffee to go.
They do.
And they have like the bars in there too, but then they also do like...
Baked goods?
No, like roasting classes or like coffee. Yeah, there's like, you can take like a coffee making class.
That's
to
pretty
make
cool.
like kind of like different
Roasts?
beverages.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty picky about my coffee too. Like I'm the person that like wakes up, grinds coffee, does pour over. I always drink hot coffee. I never drink cold coffee. It could be 100 degrees outside, I'm drinking hot coffee.
Interesting.
And New Harvest was probably like one of the first ones that I found that like hit my palate just the way I would like. And
I also had some chocolate babka there, and it was so good.
their cocktails are great too.
Yeah, I mean, it's an excellent place. We talk about that. We also talk about, again, it's a list, and it's also divided, there's a color code. So if you're looking at the list of coffee shops, you can figure out, what's near you.
So our Providence City Guide is a great resource for locals. I don't care if you've been here for 10 years, there's always new places opening. And then it's perfect timing for all the back to school. Grab an issue, or parents grab an issue if you're dropping the kids off, and find whatever you're looking for, whether it be coffee shops like we're talking about today, or bars, or breweries, or distilleries, or places to shop, let's stock our college dorm rooms. All that can be found in the Providence City Guide September edition and online at providenceonline.com.
Well, food insecurity is a real problem and everywhere, and food waste is always a concern. And Jenna has discovered an app that she wants to share about that is a group of restaurants and cafes that are doing something about food waste.
Yeah, so the app is called Too Good to Go, and what it is if there's leftover food at the business, you can go onto the app, pick which store is available, and you get a surprise bag. So you don't really know what you're gonna get, but it kind of like in the description will like be like, pastries or bakery items, or so I went to Slice and Scoop in Smithfield. For $5, I got 3 slices of pizza.
Really?
Yeah, but what's good to know about the app is you can only pick it up at certain times. So it gives you like a 45-minute window to go and pick it up.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
And was it all good? Like, did
It was delicious.
Yeah.
So it's not, there are.
So it helps waste and saves you money.
Yeah, it's a double
win-win.
whammy.
Yeah.
Or a win-win.
Or a double whammy. It's
So-
a double wham.
Nick, can you read off the places?
Take
Yeah.
it away, Nick.
Yeah, so there are a few places around Providence, actually quite a few places around Providence that participate in this. Coffee Connection, Ceremony Providence, Ellie's, Marty's Cupcakes,
Charuma Tea Bar.
what she said, Roma Providence, the Nitro Bar, the Providence location. I don't know if the other locations do it as well, but you can check on the app. Sin Desserts, New Harvest Coffee, who we were talking about before, Tony's Colonial Food, and there are always going to be new places that are signing up. So if you get the app, you can kind of go by your location and see any new places that are joining in on the fight against food waste.
Yeah, and the app again is called Too Good To Go. The first two is TOO, good, TO, go.
Just search it on the App Store. You'll find it.
Just look it up. So, Elise, I heard that you went to Newport Polo.
That's a lie. No, I'm kidding. Yes, I did, and it was very, very fun.
How was it? Because I feel like it's not really talked about as much as it should be. You know what I mean? Like,
It's been around for a long
Yeah.
time, but no, I had never gone. I'd driven by it before. You see the sign for it in Portsmouth. It's called Newport Polo, but it's actually in Portsmouth. And I really had no idea what to expect. I just had preconceived notions of this being like this very preppy, kind of thing. But, as Nick was just saying, it's very much like there's a lot of tailgating. There's a range of how people kind of dress to go there, because you do have people all dressed up wearing a fancy hat.
yeah.
But then you got people out just cooking on their grill in a t-shirt. It's really like a wide range. And, the polo match is playing. I went to the one where they played Jamaica. I guess that's one of the biggest matches of the year. I was also there for an author's book release party. So it was very, very fun. I had some light bites.
Did you have any idea what was going on the field? Or were you just like, ooh, horses?
I was just like, pretty.
Yeah. I was like, I wonder, like,
Yeah, I have no idea how that works. I always assumed it was like croquet with nets and a
Well,
horse.
it's fascinating to watch because they are like really galloping on those horses and
Oh, yeah.
swooping and stuff. But it was cool to watch. But no, me at any sporting event, I'm just eating and then looking occasionally.
You're just there for the vibes.
I'm there for the vibes. I was just there for the polo vibes. I forgot to wear a hat. But
Yeah, I think the thought is that it's going to be like going to like a Saratoga horse race,
or like,
Yeah.
and you're going to have to
Kentucky
wear like the
Derby.
fancy hat
I
and like,
know.
get all dressed up. But it's really more like going to any other sport match in New England or the United States. It's
yeah, and
people
guess who
go
hasn't
and
been to
cheer
a lot of sports matches in New England? This guy. So, I don't know.
You picked an interesting one to start with.
I know. Well, I have been to baseball games, but that's not really the same kind of thing where there's
It's a little
tailgating
different.
and stuff. Anyway, it was very fun, easy to get to, easy to park, easy to leave. And there are food trucks and different things like that there. And,
Awesome.
people, rent tents and they set them all up with like chandeliers and stuff like that.
Okay, so if you're looking for a good time, go to Newport Polo.
Yeah, go to Newport Polo. It's a good time.
Do you mow your lawn?
Me?
Yeah. We're trading lawnmowers for mallets.
Oh, yeah.
Too good to go. Yeah.
What the fuck am I saying?
We're getting hot.
You do stuff with the phone.
I have a snoot radar.
Segment 3, Newport Polo.
I feel
And that's the toot.
like the more you know. No.
Wrapping up a segment, moving along.